into a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome, folks, to the classic Cotton Bowl, right in the heart of Dallas, Texas. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Longhorns will kick this away to get us going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Sooners offense comes on the field first today. Well, Kirk, we were here at the State Fairgrounds last time these teams met. Oklahoma actually jumped on top. After that, a complete burnt orange beatdown. They won it by 31.
Yeah, if I remember right, you're right. It was competitive early, and then Texas 21 points in the second quarter alone. Oklahoma had a very difficult time responding from that Saturday. We'll see if this year it can be a little bit different. Can the Sooners get their offense going against this very athletic Texas defense?
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Caught quickly. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Sooners will line up to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Texas's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. We know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around that pocket to make plays.
Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. It was a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying. They applied the pressure, came up with the sack.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Delivers quickly to the left side. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, and you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. Gets it out quickly to the left side. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side there when you grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And Chris, think about it over the years, all the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big win, Baker Mayfield, Vince Young, and it goes back and forth. And you're right, today, whoever wins this game, they're going to be quick to get that hat on.
To throw, it's Mateer. Snags the quick throw. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Important second down play coming up. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Sooners. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it second and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Back to throw. It's Manning. It's reeled in. It's Moore. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for 6. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Looking for a receiver. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. The Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down and goal upcoming. And they're trying to punch it in here. And they've got him.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. All right, so it's 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. A dangerous place on the field. Are they going to run the ball to get some breathing room or be more aggressive? Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. An important first down. The offense lines up with some breathing room. A first down at their own 11. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Second down after that previous play. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Makes a quick catch.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Caught near the sticks, it's Burks. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Hoping for another chapter in this tremendous rivalry curve that they've played since 1900.
Yeah, that's really what makes college football what it is, and I think all the concern with the realignment was we would potentially lose games like this. It's great to see Texas and OU still be playing for many years to come. Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
To be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
They'll kick it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed back.
Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Dropping back, it's Manning. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
The Sooners will kick it deep to begin the second half. Here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the back so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. He's looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back. Here he goes. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the
makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
He just dove for the ball. Somehow he comes up with it. What an incredible play.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's found some room at the 45.
Boy, they get some big yards here on 3rd down, but they're still going to be short. So to bring up a 4th down and a big decision for this offense.
They're 1 for 3 so far on 4th down attempts. Can they convert here? Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. To the air. It's Manning. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
He shreds the tackle. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to
Putting toward the end zone. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. Longhorns line up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
2nd and goal for the offense. There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Makes a quick grab. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. He's wide open. Look out. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And so far, we've been treated to a duel of big play wide receivers. These guys have been putting on a show, piling up the highlights through three quarters. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Dropping back, it's Mateer. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Wideouts now clustered. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. On the carry, he's heading left. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Back in motion now. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit out of the field. And that one's straight down.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They come out down 3 with the clock running out of time. Can they make a play right now? They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth.
And he's intercepted. Not much on the return. Tackle at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Get out in the bright lights and the big stage, and some teams are wired for it and some teams are not. This has been a rough game for this offense. The quarterback has not really felt any kind of rhythm at all game long. What a fitting way for him to end his night with an interception here later.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Working clock with the ground game. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Dropping back. It's Mateer. Hits the running back in the flat. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. And the Sooners enter the final minute here, just looking to run the clock out.
this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a two-possession game with under a minute to go.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Here's the second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And this pass is caught. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. The Longhorns starting a new series here on first and 10. To the air, it's Manning. It's a quick grab. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock gets 0-0. So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye, and sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do, and I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.